Hello, hey, this is Shane Clacken coming to you again from Helena, and want to get a story out to you that I think is just a really fun thing to do because I got to go home last weekend. Made it home on Valentine's Day, got to spend the night with my wife, just her and I one-on-one, keeping warm by the fire. Next day, got up and spent some time with my dad, and he's not doing well. He can't shovel his own walk, so me and my brother-in-law, we did that. I'm still sore from that. And that night we had a nice dinner with a nice couple from Lewistown. Then the next day is Sunday, and Sunday is church day. And I grew up in a Methodist church in Grass Range, and I go there Sunday mornings because that's where my dad still goes. And also that's where some of the constituents from House District 37 go. And it's those constituents I want to talk about today, and I want to show them to you. After the service, we go back to a community room, and the picture that you see here is the community room. This is a room that I grew up going to Sunday school. Typically it's on Wednesday, but it was Sunday school for me, and I started learning about the Bible there. And as you can see in this picture, I'm talking to a local gal. Her name is Janel Tucek. She is the Fergus County Clerk and Recorder and Election Administrator. And behind her over there, you see just barely his head. Wish we could have got a better picture of him, but that's her husband, Charlie. These two are the epitome of public service. Public servants, do a lot of stuff. I didn't know it at first, but Janelle started out her public service in Winnett in Petroleum County, and then she moved into Lewistown. Now keep in mind, this is a ranch family. They ranch with her parents, and Charlie back there, he stays home on the ranch, and Janelle goes into Lewistown and does her clerk and recorder job and election administrator. Any election administrator or election type legislation over here, I go through her. I trust her. She's really good at her job, and she did straighten me out on one, and that's what we're talking about here in this picture. There was a bill that came that wanted to make all the election administrators under the purview of the Secretary of State. And she called me up, actually by email, and she let me know. And so when we had an opportunity to talk about it here at church, we talked about it. And the good thing is she's very open, very informational. And like I said, I trust her, and I like the interaction with the voters. And I mentioned public service, right? Well, Charlie, her husband, after the top of her head there, he's on the school board. Their kids don't even go to school anymore, but he is still on the school board, and he's on the rural fire volunteer department, same as me, on the board there. So these two are great public servants. They have done their civic duty, and they're still doing it. And I think it's really good to know that there's people out there like them. There's a few people in the community who do a lot of this kind of stuff, and these are just two. So I just want to give a shout out to Charlie and Janelle Tucek, and thank you very much, and thank you for staying in contact. Thanks.